Hi everyone, it's Duchess. Get ready to dive into the dazzling world of Infinity Nikki, the upcoming open-world dress-up game that's set to revolutionize the Nikki series. As a female gamer, I'm beyond excited to share my thoughts on this gem that's slated for release in late 2024. The game takes place in an expansive, breathtaking world where fashion is literally your superpower. Infinity Nikki is here to prove that being girly and gaming can go hand in hand, and let me tell you, it's about time. No official release date has been announced yet, but the anticipation is already off the charts, with over 23 million pre-registrations for the app at the time of this video's recording. This game is a love letter to femininity in the gaming world, something we don't see nearly enough of. Finally, a game that lets our female characters unapologetically embrace their girly side. In this video, I'll be giving you a quick rundown of what I loved about the gameplay and plot from what we've seen so far. Plus, I'll share my wish list of improvements I'm hoping to see when Infinity Nikki officially drops. So whether you're a longtime Nikki fan or new to the series, get ready. We're about to embark on a fashion-forward adventure that promises to be as stylish as it is exciting. Our journey begins with Nikki, our protagonist, and her adorable companion Momo, who is literally the king of the game.
I'm pretty sure she can't hear anything we're saying.
Their adventure kicks off when they encounter Enna the Curator, a cursed goddess who bestows upon Nikki the Heart of Infinity. With this power comes a monumental task, to recover all the miracle outfits and save the world from impending doom. Talk about high stakes! Nikki finds herself transported to the magical realm of Mirrorland, where she becomes a stylist. Think of it as the fashionable equivalent of joining a combat guild in your typical RPG. It's a world where your sense of style is your superpower. I'll be honest, I'm not an expert on the previous Nikki games lore, but from what I've heard, the backstory in this series runs deep, like ocean trench deep. So whether you're a newcomer or a longtime fan, there's bound to be plenty of lore to uncover and enjoy. Let's talk about visuals because oh my gosh, Infinity Nikki is a stunner. The game makes me want to throw out my current wardrobe and start fresh, using these in-game outfits as inspiration. The game world is a vibrant explosion of colors that'll make your eyes dance with joy. Everything is so bright, cheery, and so incredibly detailed that you'll want to stop and admire every corner of Mirrorland. But the true star of the show? The photo mode. It's not like the type of basic photo modes you find in every Hoyoverse game. No, we're talking about a fully fledged photography studio at your fingertips. You can adjust various camera settings to get that perfect shot, and as you progress, you will unlock new poses for Nikki. Want to capture Nikki striking a fierce pose atop a magical floating island? Go for it! What's even cooler is that your camera can level up. That's right, your virtual photography skills grow with you. And it doesn't stop there. The game features an in-game scrapbook where you can document your journey. It's like keeping a diary, but way more magical. You'll be snapping pictures of monuments, recording your adventures, and creating a personal chronicle of your time in Mirrorland. I can already tell that this scrapbook feature is going to be a real heart stealer. Imagine looking back at your early days in the game, years down the line. It's going to be a real nostalgia trip. Now let's dive into what really makes Infinity Nikki tick. Its gameplay mechanics and those oh-so-gorgeous character designs. Before that though, I want to talk about everyone's favorite love-hate relationship in mobile gaming, the gacha system. But hold on to your wallets guys, because Infinity Nikki's approach is refreshingly gentle. You'll collect these crystal-like prisms as you play, and once you've saved up enough, you can pull for different outfits or outfit parts. It's like a fashion lottery, but way more fun. The best part, early in the game, you don't need to go on a pulling frenzy. It's a nice touch that lets you enjoy the game without feeling pressured to spend. Now, the character designs in this game are absolutely stunning. The dev team has outdone themselves, creating a cast that's as diverse as they are beautiful. For the ladies out there, prepare yourselves for some seriously swoon-worthy husbandos. And guys, don't think you've been left out. The waifus in this game are equally captivating. Instead of leveling up weapons or grinding for XP, you power up Nikki by, wait for it, dressing her up. That's right, your fashion choices directly impact your strengths in the game. It's such a refreshing change of pace. No more tedious weapon upgrades, just pure unadulterated style. This system really puts a unique spin on character progression and makes every new outfit feel meaningful. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room, the combat system. Yes, there is combat in Infinity Nikki, but, well, it's a bit of a head scratcher. Nikki shoots out these magical orbs to defeat enemies, but calling it a challenge would be a bit of a stretch. One hit from these orbs and poof, the baddies are gone. Now full disclosure, I haven't played long enough to encounter any boss battles, if they even exist. There might be some more challenging fights later in the game, but from what I've seen so far, the the combat feels more like a stylish afterthought than a core gameplay element. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving the game, but there are definitely some areas that could use some TLC. First up, optimization. Guys, I was playing this on my main setup, which is by no means a bad computer, and yet I was experiencing performance issues. It was massively distracting to say the least. The good news is, this is something that can be fixed relatively easily. I just hope Infold doesn't take their sweet time addressing it, because it really does impact the overall experience. Let's move on to controls. They're okay, more mid than anything else. I got the hang of them pretty quickly, but there were some confusing moments. Like, why doesn't the escape button back me out of certain menus when it logically should? It's not a deal breaker, but it's one of those little things that can add up to frustration. In the animated cutscenes, the characters look absolutely stunning. We're talking high fidelity, perfect motion capture. It's gorgeous. But then you get to moments in the game where someone is supposed to be panicking, and, well, just take a look at this.
No. No. Dorsey. Dominic sketch. Dominic. I'll find you. Brother. Dominic! I'm pretty sure she can't hear anything we're saying.
It feels weird when the voice acting is portraying this intense, high-stakes emotional moment, but the character model looks like they're deciding what to have for lunch. Speaking of voice acting, Nikki's voice is sweet and soothing in the English dub, and it fits her character well. But there are moments when the tone feels unnatural and is glaringly obvious that there must have been some questionable direction from the voice director. It's not terrible by any means, but it can pull you out of the experience at times. Lastly, let me tell you about the side quests. I hate to say it, but they're not exactly thrilling. We're dealing with your typical fetch and catch missions here. You know the drill. Go here, get this, bring it back, rinse and repeat. Sure, you gain some in-game materials to craft items or new outfits, but it feels like a missed opportunity to really flesh out the world and characters. Again, these issues aren't game-breaking by any means. Infinity Nikki still offers a unique and enjoyable experience, but addressing these points could really elevate the game from good to great. Here's hoping we see some improvements in these areas as the game continues to develop. Infinity Nikki is shaping up to be a unique gem in the mobile gaming world. It's a breath of fresh air that celebrates femininity and style in a way we rarely see in video games. The vibrant, stunning visuals and the deep, intriguing lore create a world that's just begging to be explored. The game's unique approach to character progression through fashion choices is genuinely innovative. It's not every day you get to level up by coordinating the perfect outfit. And let's not forget about that photo mode. It's a game within a game that'll keep you snapping and posing for hours. Now, is it perfect? Not quite. The optimization issues need some ironing out. The controls could use a bit of tailoring, and those side quests, well, they could definitely use a style upgrade. And while the character designs are gorgeous, the inconsistent animations during emotional scenes can sometimes feel like wearing flip-flops with a ball gown. It just doesn't quite fit. Despite these wrinkles, Infinity Nikki has that special something. It's like finding that perfect vintage piece that needs a little TLC to truly shine. With some patches and updates, this game could go from a promising newcomer to a true showstopper. So what do you think? Are you excited to dive into the world of Infinity Nikki? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys later.
In a world of pixels where magic's alive, Duchess brings the joy, it's where dreams thrive. With cozy